Hey guys, this is Jonathan's Media Shack here again, and today, before I get started with this Pixar short review, I want to say this. On April 3rd, I decided to do a review on Beverly Hills Cops on that day. Why? Well, April 3rd is Eddie Murphy's birthday, so I'm gonna wait on that to review on it until April 3rd. But don't worry, guys, it's coming up on Eddie Murphy's birthday, and I'm gonna review it to celebrate his birthday. So, yeah, I'm sorry about the inconvenience about on the February 28th schedule. It was supposed to be that, but instead I'm gonna do it on April 3rd, which is Eddie Murphy's birthday. And I think that's a lot better that way. So I hope you'll understand. So with that said, it's time for me to do another Pixar short review. And it's gonna be on Tin Toy from 1988. So enjoy. So basically what the plot is, it takes place in one room and stars the toy of the title. And he is a mechanical one-man player named Tinny or Tiny or yeah, I'm gonna call it Tinny for just to make sure. I'm gonna call it Tinny. And we have an infant named Billy. Yep, who is actually the baby. At first, Tinny is delighted at the prospect of being played with by Billy until he sees how destructive an infant can be. 'Cause you know how babies are. I mean, we all have to be babies once in our life. And we all do some things that most babies do when we were babies, so yeah. Including sucking on his rocket stack and flashing his garland of beads. When Tiny tries to walk out of Billy's reach, the musical instrument on the former's back begins to play. That attracts Billy's attention, and Tinny begins to run, and he ends up being chased by Billy. Tinny soon finds cover under a couch. They're finding a collection of toys being hidden, all frightened of Billy. Unaware of this, Billy falls down, which causes him to cry on the hardwood floor. Yep, he falls on the hardwood floor face first while searching for it, and that caused him to cry. Feeling sympathetic for the baby, Tinny leaves his couch sanctuary and begins to play near Billy to cheer him up. Upon seeing this, Billy stops crying and picks up Tinny to play with, the latter fearing the worst. But, however, Billy soon lets go of the toy and is more interested of the packaging, and ignores Timmy and plays with the box. That infuriated Timmy, who again plays music, following around Billy in hopes of being noticed, but is still angry and ignored. Eventually, Billy, whose face is now covered in a shopping bag, leaves the room, followed by Tinny, and the newly optimistic toys from underneath the couch are safe to come out. And that's it. That's basically what the whole plot is all about. Now, what do I think about it? I have to say, another one of those great Pixar shorts. I definitely enjoyed this. This is one of Pixar's finest work. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I think John Lasseter did such a splendid job directing it and making it both at the same time. Before we had the fantastic Toy Story films like Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and Toy Story 3, and in my opinion, Toy Story 4, we had Tin Toy. And Tin Toy I thought it was a great short. Yes, this was before Toy Story. they came up with this. And Tinny is such a great character. Like, he's a mechanical one-man band player. He's a mechanical one-man band player that made music that attracted Billy's attention. But he becomes frightened at first because yeah, most babies, yeah, you know how babies are. We all were babies once, so yeah. Do lots of things like, yeah, playing with toys and all that stuff. You know what I mean. Yeah, we played with toys too when we were babies. That's true. And we all have to be babies once in our life. He's afraid that being played with by Billy because you know how babies are. And like I said, they play with toys and all that stuff. So he tries to get away and finds a safe place to hide. Billy tries to find him, but he falls and it causes him to cry. And he feels sympathetic for what he done. So he comes out and cheers Billy up. Yeah, I thought the plot was fantastic. That made Tinny a very great character. Like, first he ran away because he didn't want to get all wrecked and all that stuff. Let's just say that. He finds a safe place, but Billy falls and he cries, and Tinny feels sympathetic, and he comes out and hoping to get Billy's attention so that he can get played with. Yeah, something like that. And the ending was pretty funny. I liked how the baby focused on the box instead, and that annoyed him. Yeah, and Billy's now covered in a shopping bag, and he leaves the room followed by Tinny and the newly toys from underneath, knowing that it's safe to come out now. I thought that was pretty funny, and the animation is just great. I thought the animation looked really good. When it comes to Pixar, you know how Pixar is with their animation. You cannot go wrong with Pixar when it comes to that. Yeah, Tin Toy is one of those great Tin Toy is one of those great Pixar films, and it later gained attention from Disney, who sealed an agreement to create Toy Story that starred Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. And it was primarily inspired the elements from Tin Toy, which the Toy Story series was a huge part of my childhood, and all four of them were excellent in my opinion. Especially Toy Story 2. That was the best film out of all of the other ones in my opinion. I think Toy Story 2 is the best film out of all of the other ones. Sure, I like Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 4, but I don't know why, but I think Toy Story 2 is the best. In my thoughts and in my opinion. Before we had that, we had Tin Toy, which Tin Toy is funny and it's charming and it's witty as well. Like, Tin Toy is one of those real Pixar classics shorts. Even from 1988, almost 35 years ago, it still lives up to its type. And John Lasseter did such an amazing job and was such an amazing director making this brilliant masterpiece. So yeah, Tin Toy, everything I have to say about Tin Toy, great Pixar short from 1988. And it gets a 7 out of 7. fantastic Pixar short. So anyways, that's all I would like to say for today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you comment, like this video, subscribe to me, and turn on notifications, and don't forget to send me requests, and I'll try to do them as soon as possible. This is Jonathan's Media Shack here, signing off, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!